Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm doing an unboxing and first look of the Tensho Evolution boxing gloves. So check it out. Hey guys, Carlo here, and today I'm doing an unboxing and first look on the newly released Tensho Evolution boxing gloves. These retail for $199. They come in 10 or 16 ounces and two colorways, which I believe is Oxblood Red and a dark blue, which is what I got here. So let's go ahead and open this up and see how these look. Now this is going to be the second model of Tensho boxing gloves I'll be doing a review on. The first was the Tensho Origins boxing gloves that I did last year. If you check out my channel, you'll see the review I did on those. Really solid gloves that were clearly inspired by Mexican glove like Cleto Reyes. Had a very similar design to Reyes in terms of the shape of the gloves. The kind of foam they use is a little bit softer foam, but nonetheless a very solid glove. Very similar colorways in terms of the Oxblood Red as well as the dark blue. So these Evolution gloves, when I saw it on the Tensho website, kind of reminded me of more of like a Japanese style, or with maybe like a mixture of a Mexican style boxing glove, where they put more of an emphasis on protection and more of like a glove you can use for all around training. So first things first, you have this really nice looking box. Actually has the Tensho gear Instagram right there. You also have the inside, nice black box that it comes with. And then the inside, you actually have the gloves themselves. So I have the gloves and the invoice on the inside, which I'm not gonna bore you guys with, so that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and put the box to the side. You also get this card, basically just kind of like a little business card. Tensho, tag us with your Tensho gear at Tensho Gear Instagram to help us spread the word of what we're building. Family owned and operated out of Chicago and Los Angeles. Our passion for combat sports, high-end gear has led us create Tensho. Translated from Japanese as revolving hands. Tensho is throwback to the humble beginnings of our 30-year training journey, etc. So the Johnson brothers, Tensho co-founders. So there you have it, just kind of their company motto or slogan, if you want to call it. And then the gloves themselves. So let's go ahead and open up this plastic bag. Just pop it open from this end and rip it open. Right. Pretty standard. You get a little bit of wrapping paper that is included. Here's the left glove. Yeah, wow, that looks really nice. Full leather construction. And you'll notice that the actual back of the wrist support has that really clean quilted design. And let's get the right glove out as well. Remove the glove. And it also comes with something else in here. I'm not too sure. One of these are laces. I can't tell. Put that to the side. So here are the two gloves next to each other. And there's actually something else in here that's included with it. Kind of curious as to what this is. Oh, yep, additional laces. So that's kind of a cool little add-on or accessory, if you want to call it. So included with the gloves, so you can see that they come with these blue flat laces in the glove, but they also included some round laces as well, and kind of the same colorway, the dark blue and light blue colorway. North Carolina, for those of you guys are big North Carolina fans, Michael Jordan fans, and you'll know what I mean, but came with an extra set of laces, which is actually a really nice bonus that they include. So that's really cool to see. So onto the gloves themselves. Here's the left glove, right glove. Really nice leather on here, has a very smooth, supple finish to it. Kind of a satin look to it. No actual crazy designs. You can see that it does have kind of like a ghost emblem right there that you can see at the bottom right corner of the glove. The back has quilted stitching, and that is actual real stitching stitched across on the back of the wrist. which is a little extra attention to detail. It utilizes, I believe, 4 layers of foam padding, and you can see that the density of the foam, I'd say, is medium. Right in the middle. It's not any means a stiff glove, and it's not super soft either, just kind of right in the middle. The thumb, I'm a little concerned with. I haven't put my hands in there yet, but just my first thoughts, it looks like it'll be kind of awkward, but again, I haven't put my hands in. We'll put our hands in here in a second. Here are the laces. Let's go ahead and undo the laces. Pull that open. So again, I love the detail with the Tensho actually printed on the laces. And the laces they use aren't those super cheap ones either. Those are a little bit higher quality. Something that you would see like in a nice pair of like Nike or Adidas basketball shoes. So the wrist support looks to be about maybe a 1/4 inch of pretty dense padding on the inside that goes up to right about here on the other side where the thumb is at, and you have maybe about an inch on the back of the wrist. The liner is kind of like a polyester nylon canvas liner, so it has a little bit more texture and isn't as smooth as your standard liners. And then there's a tag on the inside here, which is, I'm assuming will show where it's manufactured. My best guess is going to be Pakistan, but let's find out if I can open this up and see the tag. So 16 ounces, 15, I'm assuming is whoever the maker is of the glove, but it doesn't show that if it's made in Pakistan or wherever it is made. Let me see here, let me try the other glove. Let me open this up. The laces are really tight when you get it. The glove seems to be pretty well balanced. It's not too top heavy at all, so it has a good balance to it. And yeah, I don't see any tags on the inside here either. Check the box, I don't see anything in the box, but my best guess is probably Pakistan, where these are manufactured, for those of you that are curious. But overall, I mean, the quality looks top notch. Stitching looks great. I love the fact that they use that light blue stitching again to go with that North Carolina theme. So you can see the stitching looks really good. Leather looks really high quality as well. And overall, a very nice looking glove. So let's go ahead and slide our hand in here and get that first impression on how this glove feels. So first things first, kind of loosen it up. Let's see if I can get my hand in there. See how they feel on the inside. Okay, got my hand in the right glove. Slide my hand in the, or should I say the left glove? I don't even know my right, my left is. And get my hand in the right. Okay. I guess I should have loosened up the laces on the inside a little bit more. Let me do that. So one thing I noticed right off the bat is it's a little bit more of a snug fit. So you don't have as much room for allowing your hand to slide in just like that, because it's a little bit on the snugger fitting side with this. So, all right, so I got my hand in there, and my first impression is that it is definitely a snugger fitting glove right off the bat. And this is their 16 ounce glove. So that's one thing I noticed. It seems to be very well padded. So my best assumption that this is going to be more suited for all around training, but a really good sparring glove. The finger compartment is nice and deep. Good amount of width. I do notice that on the back of my fingers, there's a little bit of excess material that kind of bunches up. So wish that was a little bit better. And the thumb seam seems to be kind of tight right here. And the thumb depth is pretty good, but it seems just to be a little out. I feel like it could be a little bit more parallel, and I feel like the seam right here could be stretched out a little bit more. So I'm thinking that's going to take a little bit of time to break in terms of that thumb seam right there being on the tighter side. And let me put the left glove on. Same thing here. The finger compartment is really good. Another thing I noticed is I feel like there should have been like a piece of like foam or just something over the stitching right here where the finger compartment is to kind of cover the stitching, especially at this price point at 199 bucks. The depth of the finger compartment is good. It does have a little bit of material bunching up on the back of the fingers. And again, this thumb seam is pretty tight. So I'm kind of curious on how that's gonna be, especially once I put on my hand wraps and start using them. So, you know, the shape of the thumb is good. I feel like I've been pulled in a little bit more. The depth is good, so when I do pull down on my fist, it doesn't make my thumb jam into the tip, so that's a good thing. I just feel like this could be a possible issue with it as being as tight as it is. So I'm kind of curious on how tight, if this is tight for the 16s, I'm kind of curious on how tight the 10s will be with these gloves. So again, I'll be using these out and trying them and seeing how these perform. And then I'll be doing a review pretty soon after I break these in and kind of give you guys my feedback on these gloves. But overall, the quality seems to be really nice. I like the presentation, I like the colorway. The fact that you can get this in this dark blue, or you can get it in the oxblood red is really nice. My only concern is going to be the thumb, as well as just a little bit of the bunching up the material on the inside. But outside of that, these look to be really solid gloves. So if you guys have any questions or comments, make sure you guys leave them down below in the comments box. I'll put the link in the description box where you can find these Tensho Evolution boxing gloves. And I'll see you guys later. Take care.